Ham.
Do 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 do.
Swat.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Ham.
What's going on, YouTube? EarthP0w3R here,
CVH here. What's up, guys?
and we've got another narrated match for you. So the people of Facebook have spoken, and the people of YouTube have spoken, and we have for you today the Pile Mirror.
Yep.
CVH running a darkness, water, light,
Light water, dark nature.
Light water, dark nature. There we
The
go.
typical control deck. I've run that like half the KMCs I've attended.
Even 53.
Yes.
You know.
And you're running what? Everything
40,
but dark.
48 card light water, fire, nature.
And mine is slightly bigger.
Yes.
But we're all running 4 civs here.
Which we've dubbed the Major Owl Pile, since that was the inspiration for the deck. I literally took everything that was in my box of good things and put them together in a deck.
And mine is just the Vile Pile. I actually forgot to run a cast and Tendril Grasps in here, but I don't know if I even need Tendril Grasps.
Sorry, because I'm not running Laws or Lyra.
Well,
Because they're in the tempo deck.
according to Corey, those aren't needed, so
Yeah.
maybe it's fine.
But things tend to work out.
You do run Sunstrike still, even though I told you that was bad.
I know, I haven't updated my deck since Championship.
Oh, Mesmerize, that's a card you don't run.
Yes, crucial.
2 Havens,
No.
even so, and
No nature
mana.
mana. Which is going to be the struggle here as we progress into this match. CVH cheats, and then
Yep.
takes it back immediately. And then passes.
Solid.
It's a good place. So, I'm thinking I would like to get... Do you still have that put together? The deck?
The pile?
Yeah, your
Yeah,
pile.
it's still put together.
I think I'd like to profile it before I leave tonight.
Oh, sweet. I would love to talk about it. I'll just add the cast in real quick.
Yeah, I think well, I mean, we could talk about, like, things you take out for the cast, but I
Nothing.
definitely... Oh, okay.
Come on, Carl. It's the pile. What's wrong with you?
Well,
Oh, you drew 5, by the way.
yes, I reverberated.
Oh, I
and
drew
then you
5.
reverberated.
Oh, I drew 6 because I drew off the laws, too. So our hands are just full grips at this point.
Yes. And then I throw mine away here because I miss my Sprout. I wanted to go to 6 to drop a Ramnoth, but sadly I hit a Major Owl, so
Oh,
now I just
tears.
have to play a bunch of spells.
That was pretty greedy of you. Why didn't you just summon the Ramnoth?
Because I hit a multi-civ.
Why couldn't you just summon the Ramnoth instead of playing Sprout, period?
Because I needed to hit Haven the next turn.
You didn't need it.
I wanted to hit Haven the next turn before you just got, like, out of hand.
Seems
Because
pretty
I know
greedy.
you're running the Dock spells.
It's definitely a greedy play, though.
It was greedy.
But I
and
did
it's-
have Mesmerize in my hand, so...
Yeah, and it's going to be the end of me here. So, as you can see, the play is clearly set up in my hand as he mesmerizes everything away.
I leave you with an Ass Crusher, a Storm Spark, and something else or something? I think
Mhm.
the Storm Spark goes down.
Yep.
Regent Soda, so that's cool.
And then I hit 2 multi-civs.
I think my hand is still like 9 cards.
I can't even play the Crusher.
Yeah,
Oh, we're getting gassy.
sorry. Farted.
Oh, but I have a lot of mana, and you have a lot of cards in your hand.
So that's the Pile Mirror in a nutshell.
Right. And this is where things just start to get out of hand for me, and it gets to be almost unwinnable here at a point. As you'll see, CVH is just surmount creature after creature. Oh, the struggle. So, be looking forward to the profile. I've also got a match of your pile versus Tempo coming up after
That's
this.
true.
as
Are we
well.
also narrating this together, or you already narrated it or something?
No, we'll narrate it.
Sweet.
So, you're hitting Bone Blades.
It's funny because Justin Finnegan requested both these matches earlier today, and I was like, hey, we just recorded those. He's like, can we do a match of the pile? I was like, hey, we just did that. It was nice to give the people content they want. Every now and then.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. You listen to the people. That's how you don't lose subscribers.
I just lose subscribers, period. And then I gain them periodically. Hey, a Haven. And a Lemon.
Yay, things I can't deal
It's
with.
funny how much safer you feel on board with a Haven on board. Like, it just feels so safe. Like, Andrew, what's
I
that?
had an Andrew. Yay. That's not as big. At all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And there's another Haven.
Those lemons are obscenely huge.
And the top deck begins.
You drew 2 off the Haven and didn't have a blocker, which is depressing because that would have been pretty plussy. And I think I have a Storm Spark. I have like a Kaijudo Storm Spark, which is... Well, no, I don't. Not this turn, but
You'll
eventually.
get there.
3
Once-
lemons.
Oh, I have the spicy play coming up. All those lemons think they're safe.
This looks like any match that Sammy Huda has ever been a part of.
Actually.
I'm counting my man on, now I'm just spreading it for fun.
So I read and so there for things. Oh, and I tendril away your lemons.
And I was like, okay. More mana that I just have. I think I have like 20 or something at this point.
And now I figure if I can get to Cass at some point, this might be winnable.
Yeah. Cass is a very good card, and that's when you start talking about it, and I realize I'm not running it, but here comes Stormspark Blast to...
and the game is over.
To do that. What's really ratchet is that I was only running one Stormspark 2, and I forgot Cass. So, you know.
That was literally the only play. I'm also not running Kibu in my pile, which is...
another good card.
Seems bad. But what are you going to do? Thank God I got rid of all those lemons, otherwise my Panopter would be dead.
Oh, God. Did I kill an owl instead of a Panopter?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm pretty bad.
Why would you... Why?
I don't know.
Panopter.
Panopter seems pretty good. And
Seems pretty useless.
I mean, Owl
I
is more
have
useless.
4 cards in my deck, and you are swinging for game.
Well, they're both pretty useless.
Actually, stop swinging for game, because you just won't beat me.
No, I played all the cards on my field this turn. I had like 16 mana. Do you see how much mana I have? It's not fitting on the screen.
You lyred down a card and then killed it with Haven instead of just going for game.
Oh, let me do it. Let me do me, Carl. And you can do you. And then I'll put it in your belt with my 2 Havens.
I did drop Cass though, so suck it.
Oh, nice. And I Skull Shattered and Memoried. See if it's anything left in my deck. Summon Lyra. It's because I have just that much mana.
God. It's literally the worst day. 8, 4, and 6, guys.
My mana is a literal deck. Do you see how big it is?
Yeah. Oh, I got an Andrew. Good.
Playing Power Control is pretty fun.
You
I'm
see
tapping my mana because I just can't count that high.
This got out of hand.
Yeah,
Did you reverberate?
No, I threw it in my grave because I Skull Logic. Could have. All about it.
Wow. So that was game 1, guys. Are you
Fun
prepared
stuff.
for another potential 2 games?
Yep.
I think this next game is the most tame of them.
It still gets out of hand, though. In
A
a
little
way.
bit. Yeah, I guess. That's funny. You guys will say. As we shuffle up. Any shout-outs to anything about anything?
Yeah, check out ultraagames.com. I did an article about Sealed, which is much less insane games you'll play in Sealed than you will in these Power Control mirrors. But
Yes.
check it out. Did a video and an article. It's pretty solid. Carl won't watch it, but if he did, he would probably enjoy it.
Granted, Sealed is a pile of its own.
You didn't read my article. It's a really good article, Carl.
I'll read your article.
Rob Gruber liked my article.
Good. Rob Gruber's a cool guy. Shout out to Good Times
He is
Games.
Yep.
I hate that there's so many S's there. It
Good
trips
times.
me up.
Good times games. I
Good-
can't do that at all.
Good.
I'm sorry. I'm
Good
very sorry.
Times Games.
Good times.
Rob Gruber.
Good times. I'm sorry.
Definitely go check out the Peach Podcast, episode 2. We recorded that recently.
Woo!
So
Wasn't that? Well, I guess
find
since
that
the first
on,
one was 0, that was episode 2.
Yeah, you can find it on the Doge, or I think Corey's gonna start trying to post it somewhere else as well.
So I memoried here and I searched for Reverberate, and I think that happened.
Yeah, because there's nothing I can do about that.
I mean, I'm always scared of laws in this match, and you just told me afterwards that you didn't run it, so that's the thing.
After game 1, the realizations, and
I guess I had a Bone Blades anyway, and more Dark Mana in my
here's
hand.
where things get exciting. No, wait, not yet. Reap and Sow into Rogos. And then, I don't know, I figured...
What do you
I
think?
mean, shouldn't you play Reverberate here? I can't remember if you did or not. Wouldn't that be optimal?
I mean, sometimes, like,
Oh.
I had a better memory.
Oh.
I memoried for
Then you
Shatter
memoried
here.
for Shatter,
yeah,
yeah.
I needed to do that.
Because you realize that I'm building mana and you need to get rid of Haven before it comes down.
Yeah.
But then I ruined that completely. Almost completely.
Spoiler alert.
Here comes the king. Ramnoth for president. This card is nuts, guys. CVH needs to have Terrapit here, and if he doesn't, things are going to get weird.
I would even Piercing right here if I had it.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Like, there's a removal available, and Lyra just doesn't cutting it right now. Because I know I'm going to get, like, Havened. I'd rather you just drop anything else.
Yeah, I'm at 9 right now, and then Haven's just
Yeah.
going to happen as I knock my shields all over the place.
So
And I
now I
even get
just
to
can't
Haven
get
into
through.
Panopter, so you can shatter me here, but
Yeah.
things are still going to go downhill.
It's not the worst, though. Like, at least I just lose all my shields.
Yeah. And I top Major Owl, so I can go for game. Yeah.
I just don't have blasts that aren't sprouts, so I lose.
And that's where you think, like, okay, I've got next turn. No, Major Owl fast attacks.
And then I was like, hey, even if I had next turn, I don't run cast, so I was just going to lose.
so many tears.
If I had Cass and a Squatcha, you never know. Shit could happen. That's the thing you can do if you're in Cass.
Proving to be amazing.
Yeah.
Such a good card.
Well, I was already power shuffling pretty fast, and now it just looks ridiculous.
Yeah. Gunshots. Stop. Shoutouts to Ultra Pro,
Did your matches move?
our sponsor.
True.
Be sure to check out their new line of 2014 product, which I'm sure they're coming out with.
Carl!
What? I assume.
They already came out with the new sleeves.
I know, that was 2013. I'm sure they're doing new stuff for 2014.
Well,
I know
it came out like a month ago.
new like sponsorship mats and stuff like that, which
Oh,
you'll
yeah.
probably be seeing here on the channel, you know, as we promote them ever so much.
Mm-hmm.
Got this pro
Don't
mat
look on the
peach.
left side of your screen, guys.
We actually just needed to find like 53 sleeves of anything.
Yeah. And a spell ground. Sorry. You know me. The worst kind of white person.
Actually, yes.
Check it out. Look at my mana.
Woo! 3 piercing judgments.
Yep.
Because that's how we open around here.
I actually only opened with 2. But the third was pretty forthcoming. Hey, look at that. Getting
There
reverberated
it
this
is.
game.
Yep.
I just decided to get rid of Haven because I have Shatter in my deck.
No, you get rid of Ramnoth, I think.
Oh, yeah, Ramnoth is much better than Haven, true.
Yeah, Ramnoth is the,
Yeah, I didn't even see that. Yeah, because I can
The good
definitely
one.
Shatter before you Haven, so I'm not worried about that. Shoo.
Yeah.
Best case scenario, you just waste 2 turns drawing 10 cards, and then I Shatter you for like a +10.
Yeah, and that's what I'm worried about at this point, because I know you run it. It's scary as hell. The bad part about the pile mirror is that I'm not running discard, so...
The bad part about the pile mirror is that I might just not have Shatter. Or a ramp, because I don't know if I have Nature down. Nope.
Yep.
Nothing
I
yet.
reverberate for a bunch.
Look at that,
And then I think
that
you reverberate
hand.
for a bunch.
Yeah, might as well.
And now that we both a bunched,
Similar to
Wonder what
game
that
1.
is. mana and memory.
Ooh, that's scary.
Yep. So I figure I've got a turn before I get shattered, so I should probably just get something to deal with it.
Like?
I think I wind up going for Awakened here, just so I can put something big down next turn. Awakened or
Seems fair.
Andra, I can't remember which one I decided to grab. Because I know I wanted to leave like some big stuff
Awakened
in
is
the deck
probably
for when
better.
I get shattered. Because I think I'm holding like double Haven at this point, among other things. So I figure I'm losing all of that next turn. So just drop the biggest turd and hope you can't.
Is that
deal
really
with
the
it.
analogy you're going for? Yeah, I sprouted, and then I sprouted again. This play is kind of saucy. And then I finally mesmerize.
Oh, Haven, Cass, Andro. Maybe. Okay, so I did get Andro. Okay. And then I've got some Dirtle removal spells. And I could reverberate again. And you just decided to get rid of Haven, so.
Yep.
And
Clearly, I have discard.
Yes. Yes. Which kind of feigns to me that you might not have Shatter, so. I'm going to try to play this hand right and just kind of play around the hopes that you don't have Shatter and eventually get to a point to where I can cast and kind of break a couple shields and win the game on the following turn.
Nice out of Haven is pretty good.
Yep. Haven to Lemon. It's been a constant all game.
Yeah, I mean, I only run 6 blockers that aren't Haven, so...
Decided to get rid of, I think the card that was on top was a Reaping Sow. So I throw that down
You
and
shipped
then
it?
yeah, and then I top something else.
Shipped to Reaping, so...
Forecasted for a Reaping Sow. And we might... What do I play here? I think I go for the Ramnoth play this turn. Yes, Ramnoth and pass because my hand is just full of fatties. And we found out something
Fat
cool.
fuckers!
Stop.
Shout out to Jeff Gray.
Why are you the worst at
sorry.
cursing all the time?
Jeff Gray, man. It's an actual deck
Also
name.
the worst. But anyways, we found out something cool with Ramnoth and Albaran. You can look at the top card with Albaran with forecast, and then you can activate Ramnoth's ability if it's something you don't want, like if it's just a sprout, you can just use Ramnoth at that point and put it down.
Instead of putting it on the bottom and potentially putting a better card in mana.
Right.
So if you know it's just something you don't want, just put it in mana.
Or if you're predicting that you're going to top 2 bad cards in a row, you can just ship one and then ship the other with Ramnoth, and then
You can ship the other with Ramnoth.
top the third. Ship also sounds
Ship.
yeah.
But yes, you discussed that, and then I finally killed it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's not relevant at all.
No. Things went south. Due to a liar in the laws.
I think I also
Good
get up
cards.
to an obscene amount of mana this game.
Yeah.
Right
So
now it's about
I'm just
even.
trying to get like 2 creatures on board so that I can cast and then go for game the next turn. But just hoping you don't top the discard. Like if I can just hold this cast long enough, I should be good. Play it at the most opportune moment. But I have a bad feeling you're not gonna let me do that.
Probably not. I think I have a few cards in my hand.
Yeah, I'd say a few.
Yeah.
God, this is sped up times 2. and you're
Excuse me for thinking.
so
I have
long.
like memory in my hand, and I have to think about literally every card in my deck. You can't let anything get past you. Because I was thinking I'd like to search for tap like Piercing or Stormspark, but it's all in mana. Like literal all of it. And then I can't grab Kivu because that would give you a turn to play the cast. So there's like things I have to think about.
Puppet.
Yeah, so I figured that's a safe play.
Puppet made it into the pile.
Yeah, I like the one puppet for real.
Came in clutch here.
It's a very good card.
I count my deck, 15 cards. And then you just pick up my deck and take it off of camera. You
And
savage
count
cheater.
it.
You could ask and I could
Oh.
tell you. God, you don't just take players' decks. You are the
You
worst.
ask for it.
You're literally the worst.
Yep, don't play me in a tournament, guys.
And here I reverberate for 7.
Seems
Yeah.
solid.
So I just didn't have another play.
And
You
the
got rid
opponent's
of cast,
Kalache
and
for a
I'm
while.
pretty sure I'm going to lose. So I just need to, like, drop as many things as possible and hope for the best. I don't draw there off Panopter because I don't want to deck out. And I'm pretty sure that's just how I'm going to lose at this point. So deck is just too much to handle, and
The
all
heftiest
mouths
pile
are gone.
wins.
Both Storm Sparks are in mana, as you guys can see, and
You're on 3, right?
the cast is gone.
Oh no, you thought I thought you ran 3.
I thought I ran 3 too.
Oh, Jesus.
No idea.
I think you just didn't realize they were both down.
Tritonus
Hey.
makes an appearance.
Yeah, I play Tritonus in there because why not?
Oh, the pile.
It's fun.
So many things, like, to get to game 3 and just be like, he doesn't run Tritonus, I haven't seen it yet, and then there it is, and it's about to push a crap in.
It has relevant effects.
Go for Haven Owl there, so. And a Strider. What a guy. I go for the double breaker with Andrew. just
I'm
because,
shuffling them.
Yeah, I can, potentially force him to block with Haven if he wants to get rid of Ando, which would be a bad play on his part, so I know he's not going to do it, but just force a block with one of his weenie guys, and then should a miracle occur on my next turn, I can just go in with everybody the following turn and hopefully take it. But I doubt that's going to happen. Tritonus is going to start doing things next turn, and it's just going to be bad. Another block that you think about for a long time.
Yep.
But we got there.
Finally.
And you have an amount of mana that we can't tell.
Looks like somewhere around 15.
We're estimating.
Something like that.
It could be roughly. You counted it there.
Yeah.
I'm still pretty sure
6,
that you're
7,
unsure.
9. I think it's 13, maybe 14. Which is actually not the most.
No. Not the most we could get to, after
Yeah,
all.
you have more, I think.
I think you had 20 at the end of game 1. Somewhere around that after I piercing the linens. I have a bunch of useless crap. That's a
Couple of memories.
that's a sprout, a root trap, 2 memories, and the Sky
This is
Crusher.
a pretty easier decision in retrospect. I was thinking about getting rid of Root Trap so you couldn't get rid of Tritonus, but I realized I was just probably going to win if you wasted a turn on Root Trap.
Yeah. And then you just go and kill everything and lock everything down, so.
I Reap and Sowed hit 2 Havens.
Yeah,
So I
so
put one down.
Ramnoth and Owl here are locked down, as well as the Panopter, funnily enough.
Yeah, I just had the lockdown.
And I top another Sky Crusher. So now I have to have that next card be a Stormspark Blast, which it cannot be. Or another cast, which I'm only running 1. So the game is over. But I've still got you on tilt and making you think super hard, which I was just having fun with at this point. So.
Good. I was also having fun.
It was very quiet, which is why we're narrating over this. We tried to live record it.
Yeah. Thinking is frowned upon.
Makes it too quiet in times like this. Too many of those awkward silences.
They aren't awkward.
Not awkward, but too many silences in general.
Yeah.
Hey, look, that's a Sunstrike. Just chilling in the mana zone.
Thank God.
Where it belongs.
Wow.
Provides that
Shields.
crucial fire light mana.
Like, ow.
Like ow. Oh, I think you might actually. Nope, you're not gonna break anything.
Why? I decided, like, because you know you're going to duck out.
Yeah.
So I just, like, try to go for game for fun next turn. Like, we've already decided that I won this game, but I'm just going to try to go. And then you go for moral victories, too. So that's fun.
And you start thinking about it again.
Because I've legitimately had squad check for, like, 10 turns. Just take them. I was sworn down a Ramnoth and not use the effect. Should have used the effect, because I drew a Rain Cloud Kraken.
How much mana do you have? We'll
Not
never know.
enough. 18.
18, good lord.
19. Should have been 20.
Right? Oh my. So 19 mana.
Look at these board states, Carl.
Yep.
We need Apocalypse Day / Dark Hole
That'd be nice.
for times like this.
Hey, you're not running fire, I'd win.
What if you ran Apocalypse Day? I'd probably be running fire, wouldn't I? Hell yeah.
Apocalypse Day, for those of you who don't know, just destroys everything on board when there's 7 or more creatures on the board.
I think it's 7, something like that.
It's a Duel Masters card.
Pretty real card.
Yep.
Pretty balanced.
And there you go.
Ooh, finally breaking.
Breaking some stuff.
Shield Blast.
Oh, yay. So I get to send your Rain Cloud Kraken to the mana zone. And there goes my Strider. And I get to hold down a Lyra with Sunstrike. Yay.
So long as it's not a Storm Spark.
Yep.
Because my field is so interactive.
Yep. And that's the game, guys. So, for those of you who had been asking for it, there you go.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed.
We did.
We got there. Think, too, that this was sped up ×2. So... This was sped up ×2, so imagine the 40 minutes that we actually sat to play that.
It was fun. I enjoyed Kaijudo.
Yeah, it was alright. We
Yeah.
had fun. That's about all we can say. So, check out social links below, Facebook, Twitter, all that fun stuff. Check out this guy's channel, CVH, on the YouTubes. Christian Van Hoos, or I think just
That's it.
I am CVH. So.
That's on Twitter.
Okay. Well, check him out on Twitter and all that fun stuff. Check out the social links below for the team, the Facebook, the Twitter. And check out Ultra Pro and ARG. Because cool stuff's going on there. Articles and whatnot. And
Check out Spencer's channel.
check out Spencer's channel, because he has a channel. And on that note,
Call.
hopefully, guys, we'll see you next time. Peach.